Xponential Fitness beat revenue estimates for the first quarter. The company noting an uptick of 17% compared to the previous quarter in its regions in North America, actively paying members as well as visitation rates. For more on this growth, let's bring in Xponential Fitness CEO Anthony Geisler. Anthony, it's good to see you. So we're talking momentum, a lot of people getting back to workout classes, and you guys own a number of different brands within the space. I'm curious how it compares to 2019. I know you said in your release that by some metrics, you're getting back to those levels.
Yeah, well, visitations are up 17%, membership count up 17% from, this last year. But the most important metric is that our AUV, our average unit volume per store in March reached the 2019 pre-COVID level highs. And so we had 9 quarters of quarter over quarter AUV growth prior to COVID, and then 6 quarters, coming out of COVID. And so we're happy to be back to our 2019 pre-COVID highs.
What type of expansion are you anticipating as you look across not just domestically, but internationally? You've got some expansion further into Mexico as well, we understand. And so how much spending do you expect to be done in the near term to kind of position to unlock that kind of next leg of growth, if you will?
Yeah, so for us, we don't need to spend to do that. We're an asset light, small capital type, franchise business. When we expand into Mexico, we actually sign a franchise agreement where we receive cash for the rights to a master franchise agreement for Mexico. So there aren't capital investment dollars for us to go in. It's kind of the opposite of that, where we actually drive cash from being able to do that.
Anthony, just as you came on here, we got news that Peloton's coming out with a rower. My first reaction was why? I mean, because this brand is really struggling here in many, many ways. Do you think working out at home was just a COVID fad?
I think so. I mean, look, working out at home has been around forever. I tell people, my mom did Richard Simmons Sweating to the Oldies when I was a kid. So it's not that working out at home is new. It's just a small part of the pie. And so it got a lot of attention during COVID because, people had no other choice but to work out at home. But we're communal animals. People love to be inside the studios. Our members are back. Our AUVs are back. We'll open more stores this year than ever. We'll have more system-wide sales this year than ever, more global units, more international expansion. And so we're not seeing any slowdown. And, we're capping the highs from 2019. So we're happy about that.
I don't know about you, my mom was Wake Up and Breathe on record, the Richard Simmons album. So I have very fond memories of that as well, Anthony. But at the same time, you guys you're maybe hedging your bets, or you're still getting that home exposure with your partnership with Lululemon's Mirror, in which, if I'm reading it correctly, you're going to offer exclusive pre-recorded content for people who buy that subscription from Lululemon. What was the strategic thinking behind making that agreement?
Yeah, so there are people that, like I said, that do work out at home. And so, we want to push our content, at the at-home place as well. And we couldn't think of anyone better to partner with than a company like Lululemon and Mirror. And so for 4 of our 10 brands, we'll be delivering our X Plus, which is our digital content. We own our own production studio here. And so we deliver live and on-demand content. So we'll be doing that via the Mirror. So we're excited to partner with them and push forward.
Anthony, full disclosure, I'm an LA Fitness member, and the one by me where I live, it's a terrible location. It really has not been invested in many years, but now you are putting your brand, your name on the line with this partnership with LA Fitness. Are you concerned that gym owners and franchisees are just not investing in their gyms for whatever reason? Perhaps they just don't have the money after the pandemic.
I mean, LA Fitness is, local to us. Our corporate officer about 2 streets away. Chin, who runs that business, does run a great business. They do have 750 locations. We chose 500 of they call it the top locations and demographics that we believe will be great for us. So about 2/3 of the company. And then we are going to allow franchisees to, do a box in a box type play and, enter LA Fitness, but still operate their own independent business inside of the LA Fitness.
In terms of operating all of the boutique fitness verticals that you have, are you seeing any type of kind of wage increases broad-based for instructors, as we're seeing wage increases in other industries as well, asked by employees?
Yeah, we're not. I mean, you remember about 30% of the boutique fitness industry permanently closed. So that becomes tailwinds and labor for us of people that are, not only members looking for a new home, but also instructors that are looking for a new home, as well as our instructors. This is what they're passionate about. They work maybe 10, 12 hours a week. This isn't where they drive 100% of their income from. And so, they come and do this because it's what they love to do, not necessarily how they pay the bills, because it's very hard to teach 40 classes, that we teach and keep up with that in a week.
Anthony Geisler, who is the Xponential Fitness CEO. Thanks so much for the time this morning. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.